What's up, guys? It's your boy Nessaphine Brown, and today I wanted to, I guess, make things a little real. I decided on doing more of a, from the heart kind of talk. As one door, awful door closes, another awful door opens, which shouldn't be the case, but it is in this matter. So the good news is that as I did send or do an episode on the issue that I had with a lost cat, I can safely say that we have found her. She is all safe. She's getting better now. We've safely gotten her back to getting used to the life she used to be. She's seemed almost like a different person, but she's all good now, and luckily we have that to look forward to. And so I just wanted to end that chapter. As far as the missing cat thing, we did find her, thank God, and it's been almost like a dream to have an end to this nightmare. So it's been a relief. So coming up on this, I guess, multi-layered sandwich of good, bad, and things have been staying the same. I did want to do this video on Overwatch. I'm coming up on the good, what is it, 96th, 97th, maybe, in my opinion. I did want to talk about the concept of this game has been quite like a mainstay for me. It's always been a great game. We have new guy Sigma in. I have not tried him yet. But it's still, I knew why I love this game so much. I just figured I'd give credit to the game that I have as the background for these videos. They mean a lot to me. I love everything about these characters. Even as people have grown farther and farther, from when they started as far as their lore and everything, I feel like this game has done such a great job of staying, true to itself, and at the same time, not dealing with, crushing itself under the weight of the, somewhat toxic fans at times. I think it is such a great game to see, and I mean, even Blizzard has issues with other games as far as their, toxicity towards certain games. But I think this game is one of those things that I will always love. The colorful look of it, the characters, the setting of the future, and all the hero concept. It's essentially, when it breaks down to it, it's a superhero team that is in the future that has dismantled itself and has become this shell of what it once was. But I mean, away from the story of what Overwatch is, it almost takes the fact of it's just a 6-on-6 style fight for different skills, different abilities. I think it's such an amazing game as far as what it's done. It does the major sports league thing, or MLG kind of stuff. So I mean, the major league kind of stuff is very reminiscent. I mean, a lot of games that I do enjoy have the major league aspect, and I feel like a lot of games do that. But I just think that Overwatch is such a unique game, and it's just so well crafted as far as a game, and to be going on for what, 3-4 years now. I could be wrong there. I didn't fact check that one, but it's just been such a great game to have these different characters, these different backstories, these connections with each other. As far as the characters as well, and just have it spread throughout these years it's been around. And it kind of took me by surprise, and I love the fact that it did, because I didn't know what this game was until I played the beta and was like, I don't know what this is going to be about. I thought this was Call of Duty. I thought this was not something that was going to be like Team Fortress, and I didn't like the concept of Team Fortress. Not that I didn't play it, it just seemed so a difficult thing to grasp. But with this game, I so much wanted to learn everybody and learn to be good at everything, and really tried to learn everything about the game so I could be good at it, because I enjoyed it so much, about the aesthetic of everything that's going on with the game. So I mean, it's such a great thing to see that this game is still striving, even now. And I think I just wanted to just take time to appreciate the game, and you know, it's just been so great. And even now, I still appreciate the footage I put up here for it. You know, sometimes I sit here and just, you know, monologue what I'm talking about, and sometimes just get caught up in what's going on, because sometimes I'll forget what I did. And it's just a fun thing to play. The game has been, you know, legitly, you know, still going on. You know, people say it's out of the limelight. You know, like Apex, I just started going back into Apex, and I'm getting good at it, and it's been fun. And people are like, oh, well, it's, you know, it's pretty much dead. I mean, I wouldn't play Apex over this. Apex is one of those things I kind of play with my brother, and he's, you know, played for a good amount of time, so it's one of those things he's very good at. But I think with Overwatch is just one of those things where I always love coming back to it. I always love doing some great things or making great plays, teamwork stuff, you know, combining ultimates. It's just such a fun game to play, and I love it here. Like, I love it to this day, and I think it would be one of my greatest games of all time, as far as, you know, what is an amazing game, and how well put together and balanced it is. You know, there's rocky parts here and there and certain things, but I think for the most part, it's such a great, well-built game, and something that, like Blizzard does most of the time, is keep maintenance on it even after it's been long, you know, debuted. And I think it's just such a nice game to think that we have that in games where there could be changes to things, and there could be adjustments, and, you know, DLC that doesn't feel like you're being robbed. You know, all these characters in here all the DLC characters aren't DLC. It's just pretty much they're just added to the game, and you can just play as them now. You know, I hated Paladins when I played it. I thought it just was one big clone because of being the colorful way it was. But this game is just so much more than that, and I just enjoy it, and I want to thank Blizzard and just in general, you know, people who do enjoy this game, that it's just so much fun to play, and it's just a great, well put together game. And, you know, without it, I don't think I would have a basis for, in my opinion. So appreciate everything, and, you know, I just enjoy the game so much that it's just something I love going back to even now. You know, 3 years, 4 years in, and just going back and playing it. You know, I had it. This is one of the games I would ever think it's justifiable to buy on every console. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to give praise to Overwatch. I have another issue that came to me. Pretty much I was recently outsourced, or I guess laid off is the term. It's been unfortunate, of course, but it happens, I guess. I wasn't really mad when it happened. I kind of saw it coming. I was already on the verge of finding a new job. It's quite inconvenient for me right now. I think everything was going well as far as the cat, and then this bullshit happens. It gets me really upset because I was on my way to getting my life to be able to focus on this. And I want to focus on this. I want to focus on making things. That's why I wanted to do just, you know, a heart-to-heart and a truth, you know, a real talk about what I want from this. And I think that if you are watching this and you do watch my stuff and you enjoy my stuff, for one, I think it's one of those things that, you know, even if you get one person out there just sharing it, you know, I want to be able to make this all the time and not have worries towards it. That's not on you guys, that's on me, but it definitely does help to have a following behind my channel. And I know, honestly, I don't think anyone really gives a shit about the channel. I'm at the point where I'm trying real hard to keep it alive, and it's not been like a giving up kind of process. It's just I don't have the time for it because of other things. If this became a constant thing, and I do want to start, you know, doing things like Twitch streaming. I want to do that, but there's a point I have to get to get there. But yeah, I guess pretty much the episode today is a bit of a truth and just a real talk about, you know, if you want to put a topic on it, it's outsourcing. It's a shame that it did happen to the company. The company that I worked for, all I had to do is make simple changes, I guess, that they couldn't afford. I don't know exactly why. But you know, that's their issues, I guess, that I don't really understand. I'm very upset by the fact that I have to go looking for a new job. I honestly didn't really care much for most of the people that were there. I met some good people out of there, and just, you know, it's always something I look at as an experience as far as anything. Everything is something you learn from, and it's always been an experience to learn, and that's what life's all about. So, you know, I don't want any kind of pity or anything like that. I just want to kind of just keep it the way it's been. I just need to focus on the channel. I don't want to give up on this thing, but I know I might you know, miss some deadlines here and there as far as in my opinions, just because of, you know, sorting stuff out as far as getting me back to where I was. So, like I said, if you can help out, just a share, just a like, you know, share, like, do all the things you guys can to, you know, get me out there and try to, you know, legitimately, I don't want people to just, you know, subscribe to me because they want to. I think there's a channel or a audience out there for the stuff that I like and the stuff that people would like to watch me for. I don't want to just bring people on because they want to support me. I guess support me. I want people to enjoy the content I'm making. And if that's the case, then, you know, or if that's not the case, I don't want them, you know, trying to like something that they don't really like. Pretty much what I'm saying is, you know, I just wanted to give some kind of insight and a heads up as far as, you know, things that are going on. But the good news is the cat's found. I think that's part of the reason why the whole job thing didn't bother me too much, because she's finally back. It almost feels unreal to have her in the house. But it's good to know that she's all well and good. You know, we'll follow up with her on, you know, appointments and make sure everything internally is good going on for her. So, you know, it's been really, and I don't really think I expressed it enough on the channel. It's been a nightmare lately to deal with trying to find her and almost feeling like there's no hope. And I think there's always something. You should just keep on trying, and luckily we did. We situated it and we found her, and thank God to all the people who did help. So yeah, but again, I think that's it for me. I'm just gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna try to put out some new stuff. I have free time now, so yeah, I'll try to put some stuff out. And as far as the videos are concerned, I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I have some backlogged stuff, so I can edit that when I have free time. So maybe you'll see some videos come out, even though I'm still struggling to, you know, sort out what I'm going to be doing now. But I don't want you guys to worry too much. I mean, if you are close friends of mine, or if you just follow the channel, I appreciate anything or anyone that, you know, gives me support. And I'll see you guys next time. But I think ghosts could be possible compared to, you know, vampires and even the Sasquatch. I think it's a concept of people don't realize that this could be a thing, and if it's someone's afterlife, I think it'd be somewhere where I'd want to live my life the most I can, and, you know, not take the chance that I have another life, you know, or